Chisai desu ne. That is, I believe, Japanese for isn't that small. And the reason why is this looks like a pretty small model in this gashapon capsule. Gashapons are like vending machines. You put a coin in, and instead of getting a gumball, you get a toy in this little thing here. So this is made by Aoshima, as you can see here. It's the Nissan BE-1. Did a little research here. Of course, it might be wrong, being from Wikipedia, but it says that Nissan made this car between 1987 and 1988, and many, around 10,000 of them were made. And they were made at something called the Pike Factory, where they made 3 other cars similar in size to this one. Well, I'll show you a picture of those other cars later. It's a front-engine, front-wheel drive vehicle, and it's based on the Nissan B platform. So if you know of like the Nissan Micra, I think it was based on that platform. It was supposed to have a 1-liter engine, inline 4, and then a 3-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual. And then I'm going to check the scale of this thing. It's supposed to have a 2300 millimeter wheelbase. So this is an all-plastic model, but I find that they're actually pretty good because plastic has better detail capability than die-cast metal. So let's just pull back up here. If it's 2300 millimeters, I'm going to get this caliper wheelbase-wise to the center of these hubcaps. Around there, actually, 36.2. Yeah, look at that. It's around 164 scale. My measurement capability probably isn't so good, and also there's play in the axles. So I'm pretty sure Aoshima built this to 164 scale standards. So that's great. Alright, so we got a little catalog, I think, of the other cars that they made. Yep. Nope, it's just the other colorways. So there you go. I went with pink. I don't have enough pink cars in my collection. I don't know what this means, I can't read that, but 4 something, maybe 400 yen? If it is 400 yen, that means it's $4. Oh, it does say 164. Volume 1, so there might be more than one, or they're planning to make more volumes. I know there's a Nissan POW, but it's really pricey online. I bought this one off AliExpress if you're curious, but I see them on eBay as well. Alright, let's take a look here. Yep, that looks spot on, right? Even the little details in the wheels. Very good. It doesn't have the... I think this has like a retractable roof, so I didn't bring up that image. Focus on the pink here. Here we go. Yeah, fuel filler's in the right location, taillights, badge, everything looks good. So very impressive for a $4 model. Okay. So yeah, being all plastic is quite light. And having molded mirrors, molded windows, you have some distortion in the glass. But the plastic looks alright. I don't know if it's painted or if it's just raw pink plastic. I think it's just pink plastic because you can see it on all sides. It's not painted. So whatever molds they're using, they're good. If this is raw plastic, maybe they clear coated it? I don't know. I don't know the answer. So from the side, we have this door handle is painted black. It actually is 3-dimensional, sticking out a little bit. There's a little recess below for the fingers to grab. This reflector is a bump, and then it's painted orange. Black paint here on the window molding looks alright, and then there's also a little silver here on the casted-in mirror. The wheels, they're all plastic, including the tire. I think it's all one piece. You can see it's smooth in the middle, and so they must have painted the white and the black here. So it's alright, it works. There's also black paint here. I don't know if that's a rub strip or the undercarriage. I don't know. Got some tiny dots there, maybe for some ventilation or maybe just styling. Going to the front, we have some lack of black paint there. And it would have been nice to... I can actually add black paint there, it's no big deal. It's nice to see something on the license plate. And then the hood logo, let's see. It says BE1. I don't think any of these Pike Factory cars had Nissan badging on them. So even though they were made by Nissan. The headlights look good, separate pieces of plastic, and there's some depth to them, so it looks like a real headlight bucket back there. And the black paint circle, I guess is as well as you can expect for a $4 model. Not enough black here, or here on the side even, but the turn signals look good. It's a really interesting, yeah, that gap. I thought it opened up for a second, but it doesn't. This is all one piece of plastic. But I think the windshield, the glass is a separate piece. You can see like a break right here. Raised painted black wiper blades. Sorry, it seems like get better light here. Yeah, we have some black paint up here for the rain gutters. And then for some odd reason I see a silver protrusion painted here, but not on this side. So if anyone knows, what is this thing? That'd be, maybe it's a fold down antenna? I don't know. Alright, going to the back, you know, black paint around the window molding, and then the taillights are all painted. They're painted well enough. The BE1 badge looks good. I think that one actually does say Nissan above it. Nice to see the license plate. Probably a key mechanism, and then the tiny exhaust is part of the black base. So the base, yeah, it's just plastic, and I'm gonna guess it's like a snap fit. You know, there's no screws, there's no rivets. It's probably just snap fit with some tabs. It is weird to me that they wouldn't write Aoshima or what the car is. I mean, clearly this is meant for kids if it's coming out of a capsule machine, a gashapon machine. But why wouldn't they take the time to educate people about what they just bought? It seems weird. Alright, the interior. Yeah, we got a black dashboard, steering wheel. Let me get a flashlight. I think we're going to need a little more light here. Nice detail on the seats. You know, it's nice to see that it's a different color. The doors have no panels at all, though. But I think it's nice. I mean, for the price of this thing, you have, you know, two different colors on the inside, so pretty cool. Alright. Well, alright, I'm just looking over. I don't see any major defects. I mean, it's casted very nicely. There's no like weird cooling sinkholes or extra plastic flash coming off a sprue. So Aoshima does a good job, and the reason why I think is Aoshima makes model kits. You know, model kits are built to a different standard, I think, because people are literally assembling them and then very often customizing them. So these guys know a lot about how to mold plastic and how to do it right. So very cool. Let's compare it to a couple other small vehicles. Let's get this here. Let's look at this image back here. Those are the other three Pike vehicles. I know Aoshima has this. It's called the POW. But I've only seen it on eBay, and it's sold in 4 sets, and it's expensive. I don't need to get 4 of these. You know, I wish someone would break up some sets and just sell them at a decent price. I overpaid for this on AliExpress. I mean, if it's $4, assuming it's $4, I definitely overpaid. But I don't live in Japan, so I don't really have a choice. Alright, so this is called a Nissan Figaro. Well, I guess it's, I don't know if it's, I don't think these things are actually branded as Nissans. But anyways, this is called an escargot because it looks like a snail shell or something. So we know these two are made. I'm hoping they make these two. I would definitely collect all 4 of them at some point in time. I think they're pretty cool looking. Cute, very cute looking vehicles. If I had like a daughter, this is the kind of car I would buy her. Okay, so let's compare it to a couple other things here. So this next model is a Suzuki Wit MR Wagon. It's made by a brand called Doyosha. Doyosha? They make a bunch of other toys and stuff like that. They're a Japanese toy company. This next one is by Aoshima again, and it's another gashapon, but this time it's a Suzuki Jimny, and it's a K-Class truck sold in Japan. So 660 cc's is the max engine size for K-Class vehicles. Alright. Another Doyosha is a Daihatsu Tanto Custom, and so let's push this aside. Oh, let's just have it go there. And then I think we should maybe compare it to a normal sized vehicle. So in Japan, we have this Toyota Century, which is a Really nice, luxurious car, so that has to be a full-size vehicle. Let me move these up because I want to compare it to a land barge. So I'm going to pull out one of these Auto World. Oh, this is by Hobby Japan, if I didn't mention that. Auto World is a 1976 it's a Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Alright, now that those are out, let's get a top view. Man, those old caddies. They're like aircraft carriers. Alright. So it's very light, that's for sure. Alright, well, it'll be good to have another pink car in my collection. Not that I really love pink as a color, I just like to have some contrast in my collection, and this will definitely stand out. I think it is pretty impressive what you know, you can do in plastic, you know, and do it so inexpensively. I kind of feel like the detail of this is tighter than most other die-cast vehicles, just because of its material choice. So anyways, hopefully you'll stay tuned. I'm going to eventually get one of those POWs, and that review will come someday. Alright, thanks for watching.